What's going on, collective? Welcome or welcome back to the channel. Welcome to your collective message of the day for those of y'all who are new here. And just in case you don't know, my name is Shawnee. This is Melanated Mindfulness Tarot, and I come and upload daily collective messages for us. I'll also be uploading more of the messages for each zodiac sign, as well as what I like to call collective conversations. I just haven't taken the time to really make a schedule yet, just to be honest, so don't bite my head off for it. But listen, if you want to connect with me on any of the other platforms, make sure you check out the description area. If you want to book a service session, join the monthly membership, same thing, make sure you check out the description area. But for right now, we are just going to get into this collective message of the day. My bad if y'all watching and it's just shaking a little bit. That's kind of how I got it set up, but it's not as bad as it will be on the other device. So all thanks and praise to the Most High, to the Creator, to God Energy itself. We thank you. We appreciate you. You know our hearts and you know our situation. Can you please give us the cards that we need in order for us to be able to receive this message at hand with an open mind and an open heart? We ask that you remove anything standing in the way of our clarity, confirmation, transformation, and healing that we may receive when it comes to this message on today. Ashe. Ashe. That's the quickest I think that a card has ever flown out when we are like just getting done saying prayer or shuffling, you know. Listen. I ask that you protect me from anything that is not supposed to be around me. Listen. Ain't no like the ones I got. I definitely hope y'all feeling absolutely amazing. And if not, you know, I'm definitely sending you all the good energy and the positive vibes that you need in this moment and at this time. Oh. Let's go for one more. Excuse me, at least one more. Spirit, can we get at least one more card? Okay, we went for one more. I think we got about three. We went for one more and we got about three. So the underneath it all energy is the Sun card. Hold on, let me get it all situated down here for us. Okay. Underneath it all, this is the dopest card in the deck for me. Okay. Even though it is a Sun card, but you know, that's a whole nother. Listen, this card is the dopest card. So underneath it all, like, you're about to start opening yourself up to receiving things. Okay, you're about to really just open yourself up. Look at the illustrations on this card, right? You see how it's just like everything up under the sun. They're like, yes, it's mine. Give it to me. I've been waiting on it, right? I've been manifesting this. I've been aligning myself with coming into this type of energy, right? It just, the energy of this card just makes a person feel good. Well, it makes me feel good. And there is a little bit up under there, but I want to get into the message on the table real quick, because I don't even want to hold you. I don't even want to keep you here too long. We gonna figure it out. We about to figure it out. We about to see what's actually going on. Is you ready? Listen, I'm getting more and more comfortable with actually just being in front of the camera and going in and with the flow. Okay, listen. The first card up is the Fool card in reverse. The Fool card in reverse, though. So what's the, like, why be resistant? What is there, like, why be resistant? You already knew at some point in time that you were going to get to a certain place or a certain level where something was going to start, like a new journey was going to come along. And the more you resist it, the more you kind of like hold yourself up from actually just having the experiences that you need to have in order for you to move forward. So what I've recognized, I'm trying to slow down. What I have recognized, excuse me, they gonna make me slow down. My bad. So whenever I yawn, just be patient with me, please. Thank you. But people be thinking that because they're starting a new journey, that means that they're starting all over on a journey. Do you get what I'm trying to explain, or what I'm explaining? So it's like, I need you to see it, and I be saying this a lot. So there's this path, right? Let me see, how can I do this? I don't know. There's this path that you travel, and you travel this path, right? And then when this path comes to an end, it's because you have to choose which way you're going to go next. Are you going to go left? Are you going to go right? Or maybe that's y'all right and my left. I don't know, whatever. But it's a new journey. Like you're choosing a new way to go. And it doesn't mean that you've done something wrong. It means like it's time for us to move forward, right? So just be willing to like literally go with the flow and embrace the journey. Like embrace the journey as you're constantly moving forward along this journey, okay? The Four of Wands pops up. And again, this goes right back into cycles, not even relationships, but just cycles overall, right? And at the bottom of this card, it says completion. Okay? So this is like when things are, like when it's time for something to come to an end, allow it to come to an end. And it's more so the way that you've been doing things, because Wands is all about action, right? Wands are all about action. I feel a yawn coming. What we gonna do is look up the spiritual meaning of yawning, okay? But because I'm not tired, like trust me when I tell you I'm not tired at all, so I don't know why that's constantly happening. This Four of Wands, again, everything that starts at some point is gonna come to a ending, right? Like it has an ending that it's gonna come to. You just have to be okay with allowing these things to end. That's where I feel like the hold up is from you, like going on this new journey. Again, it's given relationship, okay? And I don't know if it's an intimate relationship, platonic relationship, a relationship with your job. I don't know. It could be a relationship that you was having with yourself, like in the way that you were doing things during this time that actually needs to just like come to an end. It's time to elevate. It's time to evolve, right? It's time to reach the next level. It's time to do new things. It can very well be uncomfortable, and I'm not taking away from that. Faith over fear, though, right? Like we've heard that a lot, like faith over fear. So it's really you having to understand what's actually going on in your mind, or what's going on within your mind, and what's keeping you from actually moving forward. What is that uncomfortable thought that then produces this uncomfortable feeling that you're experiencing? Whether it has to be some type of fear or worry, concern, but to me all that is in alignment with just fear, right? Because it's either one or the other. Either it's a low vibrational fear, worry, concern, about what other, in different areas, because it can be about what other people are going to say or how other people are going to feel or whatever. But this is a time where you want to start like recognizing what it is that you need to do for self. You got the Five of Wands in reverse. So this is like some internal conflict, and you kind of like standing strong in this internal conflict. You don't know whether or not you're supposed to do something or not, right? You don't know. Oh, you got a lot of wands out here that I wasn't aware of. Well, majority. But like I said, the Five of Wands is that internal conflict. You going against yourself, or you going back and forth with yourself about what it is that you're supposed to do, or what it is that you're going to do or not. Just make a decision. Like, think about what you need to do or what needs to be done in order for you to get into the position that you see yourself being in. I don't care how far away the goal seems in this very moment, right? Yeah, it's gonna seem quite a ways away because you're holding yourself up from actually taking these necessary steps that you need to take in order for you to get somewhere. You understand what I'm explaining? And I think it was probably yesterday where the Two of Wands popped up as well. The Two of Wands popped up If I'm not mistaken, it was yesterday. So it's still saying it's a similar energy of just taking those baby steps, being willing to take the baby steps, being willing to move forward, just 1% a day. Why are you trying? Why are you trying to just like jump into this place that you see yourself being in? There are lessons that you need to learn. There are people that you need to come across. There are things that you need to do, right? There are things and or people that you need to allow to come to an end, like relationships or the way again that you're doing things. These things need to come to an end. There are new journeys that you also need to embark on, okay? Before you can just hop somewhere, before you can just, start this whole thing over, right? Like before where you are can just end, boom, just end. There are things that need to be done before this, obviously, because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 5th card that's laid out in front of me. So there are steps that need to be taken. You need to recognize that, I'm holding myself up. I'm hindering myself from starting a new journey, right? Because I'm not allowing certain things to end, and I'm constantly like going again, things that you have to learn. You have to learn how to trust yourself. You have to learn how to show up for yourself. You have to learn how to have faith in yourself and your situations, right? You have to learn like that it's not about just jumping into a space, that it's really you acknowledging and taking the necessary steps that need to be taken once again for you to get into this type of energy. Like, okay, I'm completing those cycles and I'm seeing things in a more high vibrational light. Like I'm seeing things in a more high vibrational way, right? And then shows up the 5 of Swords. So this is clearly on some shit where it's like, okay, stop second guessing yourself. I feel like you just need to surround yourself around more supportive people, more like-minded people. Because it's almost like you may be trying to have these conversations with people who are not in a position to have these type of conversations with you. And you'll present your idea, and instead of somebody just being a listening ear, they'll start to critique or criticize what it is that you desire to do, and then you start to, I guess, internalize that energy. Excuse me. I'm slowed down. Y'all ain't gotta keep on slowing me down. Listen. Stop trying to wait for everything to be perfect. Like, I'm yawning through the damn video, okay? And it's not stopping me. I'm not re-recording this, no nothing. It's going just how it's going. So what you may, like, you look at other people's shit and you like, oh, they're doing a good job, like, and then you try to start wiring these things in your brain as to how you can show up in a similar way, or so that you can even show up in a better way, right? But it's not a competition. Your lane is your lane. You gonna do what you do. The people who are meant to flock to you, they're going to be there to support you, whether you know it or not, right? But how are they gonna be there to support you when you're not even showing up in the area or in the way that you know that you're supposed to be showing up, or that you want to show up? Oh, I gotta wait until I get more information, or I gotta wait until I have more education, or I have to wait until this looks like this, or I have to wait until I get a website, or I have to wait until there is 100 ways to skin a cat, if that's the saying. I think I'm saying that right. There's more than one way. Okay, let me just say it like that. There's more than one way to skin a cat. You need to find the best way for you. Like, people really want to grow with you through your process. they really truly want to grow with you through your process. So while you're holding yourself up because you thinking that, like, you know, you're not ready or whatever it is. I had a homegirl who was like telling me, you know, and even though nothing, it didn't come to pass, like like with the idea that she had, she was just telling me, like, you ready. Like, stop saying you not ready. Like, the only way for you to ever be ready, or for you to get ready, is for you to be ready. Like, the only way for you to know that, like, how? You have to start putting yourself small steps. The only way for you to learn how to perfect things or to get better in it anyway is for you to start doing the very thing that you want to do. There's lessons to be learned. So, and again, don't forget, like, this underneath it all energy. Open yourself up to receiving the very things that you know are meant for you. You know it's there. You can see it in your mind. You can feel it in your body. Like, you know it's there. And you get discouraged because you're like, well, why is it not showing up? Because the way you think about your situation, and because how you're not putting yourself in a position, because you're fighting, and you fighting against what it is that you should or shouldn't do. Just do something. And in the midst of you doing something, you're going to see whether or not it needs to be adjusted or modified, or if it actually gets you closer to where you desire to be. And that's okay. That's okay. It's a part of the process, boo. It's a part of the journey. Yeah, I felt this on a whole nother level today, okay? Listen, if you need support, mentorship, guidance, community, check out the monthly membership. The link is going to be in the description. We have our first meet and greet on June the 11th at 3 PST, and it's at an extremely discounted rate right now. Make sure you check out the monthly membership. Tier 1 or Tier 2. Tier 2 will definitely be more beneficial. However, you make your choices. Follow me on the other platforms. Like this video, share this video, comment on this video. It's time. Like, it's time. That can be the small step right there. It's time. And that's gonna be it for this collective. I think that this message serves its purpose at this point. Sorry, but y'all do what y'all do. Y'all have an amazing day, and I'll see y'all soon. Peace.